What's happening there, Reject Nation? We are going to watch the movie today, a movie that has been my go-to punchline for so long, and yet I've never seen this movie ever. I've never actually seen it. It's White Chicks. Classic film. It's been on my list to eventually react to, and the reason we decided to go ahead and do it is because we cover Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and something went terribly wrong with our recording, and we won't be able to post that reaction. But then I heard Terry Crews is really good in this, so I thought, you know what? Instead of doing a 20-minute show that we are not able to deliver to you guys, we'll instead cover a whole movie, just because Terry Crews, I hear, is hilarious in this film, and I've heard the movie's actually pretty funny. I don't know why I've never taken the time to watch this movie before.
Underrated gem.
So sorry about that. We'll continue Brooklyn Nine-Nine next week. There'll be one episode missing in the archives, unfortunately. But if you can, leave a like. That'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when our next movie reaction is up. Also, thanks to the boys at Prep for helping us edit this down. And of course, full-length watch-alongs for all the super sexy rejects over at our Patreon page, along with a bunch of other shows that we cover. Let's get to it. I did grow up watching the Wayans Brothers show. I do have some of that nostalgia.
You got me into the Wayans Bros growing up. My favorite was always Marlon.
Where's Manny? Tell him the ice cream man is here.
He say,
FBI, you're under arrest.
It's two sexiest FBI agents.
tell Manny his ice cream delivery is here.
Oh, he sells actual ice cream.
Oh.
Never mind. Wrong store.
Oh. The ice cream?
Now, I'm tired of your escapades. I want them to stop. The last thing I need is to be the laughing stock of the Bureau. And furthermore, I'm checking with the Bureau to see if they got any openings in Iraq.
Time and place.
Way to go, Baskin and Robin.
Hey.
Lochlyn Munro?
I can't believe you had me sitting here all night worried about you.
It's only 8 o'clock.
They are the kidnapper's next victim. Now, the Wilson sisters will be flying into JFK this morning. So who's gonna pick them up? What?
Marcus has something he want to tell you. we just want to know if we could get on the case.
You're on.
Decently funny editing in here.
All we gotta do is pick these chicks up, drop their ass off in the Hamptons, and then we back in the Chief's good graces.
I want to be out on the street where the action is.
Okay, Blackie Chan, and you'll get there. But can we just do this first, please?
Blackie Chan.
Now, because you know I'm lactose intolerant. Last time I barely made it to the bathroom, man.
Why would I want to disturb your stomach?
Oh, that's gonna come back later.
Miss Wilson, you must be worth $1 trillion. Get the feeling that you...
Hi, I'm Kevin Copeland.
We
This is
already
my
gave
partner.
to the United Negro Fund.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You were thinking it.
I know, but you said
I know. And you know Heather totally hates you because you slept with her boyfriend.
Oh my God.
No!
Oh my
yes.
God.
Oh my God, your lip. Oh my God, your nose.
Marcus! Are you okay?
I'm cool.
Why'd you have the window down?
You think we're gonna go to the Hamptons with my face looking like that?
Who is that? She's so familiar.
There are girls I've met who are like this.
I am so frickin' pissed. I'm gonna have a BF.
Wait, hey, what's a BF?
She's gonna have a bitch fit.
Oh no.
Look, there's something me and Kevin want to tell you.
Yeah, Chief. Hey, yeah, me and Marcus we just wanted to thank you for the opportunity, man.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. He lied, Chief.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, if I don't have him there in 3 hours, I'll cut him off and mail him to you myself. All right, take care. Bye.
Oh, you know them girls ain't gonna be there?
Oh, they'll be there.
Where are the white women at?
Let's do this.
I love how they resort to this instead of just trying to fix up their little cuts.
Yep. It's the only logical solution. Movie typing.
I said, how you doing? By any chance, can I have the honor of the next dance? She said, yes.
He's right, make him bigger.
This is like Face Off.
What's up, money? You got a problem? What you looking at my ass for? Nah, yo, hold my poodle. Hold my poodle. Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Sweetie, you've got to slow up with those Cosmos. Brittany and Tiffany Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
I need a credit card, please. And some ID, please.
ID? I'm so freaking pissed. First of all, I go to Dr. Dorfman. He totally messes up my nose job.
Sounds like an old Jewish woman.
Enjoy your stay.
Has anyone ever told you you look just like Denzel Washington?
Oh, yeah.
I have heard it once.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. Jennifer Carpenter?
Karen, Lisa, Tori.
Karen.
No, wait a minute. There is definitely something different about the two of you.
Collagen.
Yeah.
How did you know? Duh, it's totally obvious. Your lips went from Cameron Diaz to Jay-Z.
Oh my god.
Who's the Wilson sisters? More like the Wilt Chamberlain sisters.
Oh my god.
I keep telling her I'm gonna break up with my girl.
Better hope Heather doesn't find out.
She won't. At least until I wrap up this big deal with her father.
Hey, Mr. V.
Oh, yeah.
Home Alone.
Look who just flew in from the slums of Beverly Hills.
It's the Beverly Hillbillies.
We just saw your new video. Yeah, they had a screening over at Saks Fifth Avenue in the security office. A kleptomaniac.
Your mother shops at Saks.
Oh my God, you want to talk about mama?
Oh, no.
Well, your mother is so stupid. She exercises when she could just get like liposuction or something. Yeah.
Your mother's so old that her breast milk is powdered. You breastfeed like this.
Oh, whoa.
Where'd that come from?
Pocket sand.
Your mother is so stupid that she goes to Barney's Rooftop Deck restaurant for lunch and orders a niçoise salad and calls it a Nicoise salad.
Your mother's ass is so hairy, it looks like Don King's about to pop out and say, "Only in America."
Oh.
Ladies, I fully expect to see you later at the white party. I think it's going to be the best one ever.
The white part.
The white party.
Isn't that Denise Porter from New York One News?
Oh, yeah. I'm working on getting you an interview with her.
I think I'm gonna go over there and introduce myself. Do you think now's a good time? Actually, it's a perfect time. Wouldn't want to miss a photo op.
Oh, yeah.
Those eyes are so terrifying.
Well, if I would have known you were so beautiful, I probably would have called you myself.
If I wasn't mistaken, I think you were flirting with me, Miss Wilson.
Flirting with you? A girl? Never!
God damn.
You might want to slow down on the cheese.
You mean there's cheese as in dairy?
Uh-oh.
Ladies, I think I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, good. Well, come with. Yeah, come on. Time for touch-ups anyway.
Oh, no.
Move!
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Tori, I really think that you need to cut Heath a little bit of slack, okay? Because his aunt just died 3 years ago, and
Tony, hand me my boots because I'm about to go skiing. That's what I'm talking about. A white girl with a black girl's ass. I'm taking that home to mama.
You know what they say? Once you go black, you're gonna need a wheelchair.
Oh, man.
Okay, call me later.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
It's a little scary movie for you.
And now, the #1 most requested song on WQQR.
Oh my God, it's Archie. Yes.
5, 6, 7.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound.
Take a different breath. This is your verse. Into the sky. Can you still die when stars come by? 'Cause you know I will.
1,000 miles. Whoa.
I can't believe that you just said that.
So what?
The N-word?
So? Nobody's around.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll know the lyrics.
Hi, baby.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Well, I'm getting my hair done, and I was thinking that we could go to the movies. How's that sound?
Did you give a heads up at all of this?
Here, let me help you.
Hold on.
I'll hold it open while you put it in.
Okay.
Okay?
What is she holding?
Push it.
Totally innocuous.
Oh, so tight.
Tight? The only thing that's gonna be tight is my foot down your throat. You better answer me.
Perfect fit.
No.
What do you think?
That looks so sexy.
Are you kidding? Hi, I'm Cellulite Sally. Look at my huge vagina.
Oh, no.
I think I need a bigger size.
Honey, you never need a bigger size.
Rules for life.
Hi, I'm Carney Wilson before my gastric bypass surgery.
Well, what about this? This goes with your skin tone.
Somebody throw Shamu back in the ocean.
Oh my god. I wonder if they let her improv that stuff.
Honey, this is just not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Well, of course not. You're wearing the wrong underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Tiff. Come on out, honey. Let's see.
Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah.
No, Hulk.
You break, you buy.
What? Oh my God, he's got my gun and badge. Go get him.
Get in.
Oh, your ass is mine.
What is this girl, a track star?
Jeez, lady, all that for a bag?
It's not just a bag. It's Prada.
Female empowerment or something.
And product placement all at the same time.
Can you believe this? I mean, they're actually auctioning off women.
Well, it's for a good cause. Besides, being wined and dined by a rich guy might be nice.
This movie's woke.
You like rich guys.
I mean, it might be a pleasant change from all the losers that ask me out.
That's good.
See?
$20,000.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That is a new record.
Nuclear opposition benefit.
Who wants to start the bidding?
$4.
Do I hear 5?
$1,000.
Nice.
$5,000.
Who said that?
Hey,
Yes.
Going once, going twice.
$50,000.
Oh my god.
Wowie.
Cash.
go on a date with Buck Daddy.
Oh, yes.
My feet are killing me. And on top of that, that G-string gave me diaper rash.
What are you telling your girlfriend, man?
Damn, these girls won't quit. We'll be right there. We're coming. Hang on.
What? Did you guys forget? It's your turn to host the slumber party. Okay, you guys. What does it mean? But he just can't seem to break up with his girlfriend.
It means you're a total booty call.
Sometimes I just wish that they could trade places with us so that they would know how it feels, you know?
All done.
Really? I think you might have been black in a previous life.
For shizzle my nizzle.
Oh
Run
no.
their faces. Let's go.
Brittany Wilson?
Yeah, that's me.
Let's get her.
Crack henchman.
Damn, this girl's strong!
Where are all the other girls?
You know, just the next room.
Brittany, what are you doing? Those are the strippers, Raul and Tito.
Strippers?
Oh.
Is everything all right here?
Everything is fine. Just a little case of PMS, that's all. Could you guys go get me some Midol and a Snickers? Right now?
Get out of here.
My ass is fat. Don't look at my
Harper,
ass.
it's all clear.
Oh, wow.
We don't see that stripper seat.
I feel robbed.
I totally forgot my suntan lotion. I'm gonna go get some suntan lotion. I'll be right back. Wait.
Throw the football at them.
Got a plan. Go, go, go.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, yo! You do that again, I'm a bust! I started in tears.
Oh my gosh. Impressive. You're a charm.
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't worry. I won't.
Oh, yeah.
He's even buffer now.
Yeah, Tony. Let's go hunt.
That umbrella.
Oh my God. What happened to the sun?
Easy, white chocolate.
Oh my God.
I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Nah. I mean, I play pro ball. Maybe you've seen one of my games.
No, but I mean, if I did, I'm sure I would have definitely remembered you.
Oh, yo.
So I was wondering if, you're not too busy. Maybe we can hang out.
Yeah, sure.
This is going so well.
Just go to dinner, okay? I'm only gonna be a couple of hours, and I'll meet you back at the club.
Promise.
I promise.
I'm serious, dude. Promise.
I do. To use protection, tell Latrell there's an extra shower curtain in the bathroom.
Ease on him. I won't bite. Unless you ask me to.
That make him.
How about we listen to a little bit of music?
How did you know? I love this song.
Big in my window.
And I miss you. And I miss you.
What are you doing here? I came to borrow the car and the keys to his house. Are you crazy? Look, just call me before you leave. I'll bring it back, and then you meet me back at the club.
Oh no, my brother. You got to get your own. It's very rare I have the opportunity to bask in the ambiance of such a classy lady such as yourself. Captivated by your
Wow.
I'll have the steak smothered in onions, a rack of ribs, pasta with extra garlic, French fries with lots of vinegar, and a side of onion rings with lots and lots of sauerkraut.
Why don't you just get dairy?
That would be much faster.
Oh, sorry. Tongue is kind of big.
Oh my god.
That sound. Oh god.
Gross.
You sure can't put it away.
You're shooting under 50% from the free throw line, okay? Your turnover ratio, abysmal. And on top of that, you can't shoot three-pointers to save your life. So, squeeze me.
Buffest basketball player of all time.
No one's ever cared like that before.
Oh, God.
Back at you. Basking in the ambience. Basking in the ambience.
This movie's about a bunch of psychopaths.
Everyone in this movie is a bit insane.
I did this piece on Warren Vanderbilt. He embezzled millions and stashed it in an offshore account. You know you're a good listener.
Oh shit.
Smooth.
What the hell are we looking for? I don't know. Something just ain't right about these girls. I'm gonna check the bathroom.
They left their black penises in there.
Detachable penis.
You're not gonna believe what I...
They're guys, aren't they?
Wow. You really are disgusting.
Hey.
Gay panic.
You need to loosen up. There you go.
Oh, goodness.
Is that Britney Spears?
Where?
Right over there. Forget it. She just left.
You want to dance?
You know, that's a great idea. Here. Oh, baby. Let's go, girls. Let's go.
No. You put Terry on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You whores.
Deprive us of Terry's moves. Let's go, Coyote Ugly. Oh no.
This movie cares about a lot of things.
Yep. We rehearsed this.
Wow. They're improvising that?
Yep. All of them. The moves.
This is how so many people became famous on TikTok.
We should do the white chicks
superior
dance on
dancing
ours.
skills, right?
Let's kick it old school.
This movie's so dumb.
You knew this was coming, Pete. No breakdance joke is complete without windmills and head spins.
Tears of laughter.
No, Heath.
I gotta hit this. Hold the dog.
That's what I was waiting for. You put Terry on the dance floor.
If he knew that she is broke.
Vandergilt's broke?
Oh.
Where's Latrell?
On the dance floor.
Bring it down, Terry.
Wilson Sisters Rock Hamptons. Oh no! We've been cloned!
Oh.
I'm not playing with you!
Coming, baby! This gotta stop.
No,
we can't have love if we ain't got trust.
I know, but baby, look, okay, I was at the restaurant and the card wouldn't go through.
Baby, listen. If we don't have trust, we don't have nothing.
That's the moral of the movie. Oh.
It's, baby, it's nothing. That's not what you think. I can explain. Baby, he's not what you think. He's a man.
You're sick.
Come on, it's a brave new world.
This movie is not woke.
What do they look like?
Us.
The chief would like to have a word with you.
Oh my God, Tiffany. What? They're the Men in Black.
Come on.
Meh.
Hey, easy on Buddy John.
Chips.
I'm honestly forgetting so much of what the actual mission is.
These aren't the Wilson sisters.
No, sir.
Oh no.
Chief, check this out.
Oh no.
How about... I don't know how he did that, but you can't fake these.
Oh, jeeps. Yep.
You're both fired. Turn in your guns and your badges. This operation is over.
Come on, Chief, you can't fire us.
I just did.
Oh, man.
Get him, Marcus. We could do this ourselves.
It's the next logical conclusion.
We? Kevin, this ain't about we. I just lost my wife and my job because of you. So don't tell me about we no more, right?
Easily explain the whole thing with your wife.
You sure you and your friend can get the job done?
Would I let you down, Mr. V?
Oh no.
Who knew?
Turns out that Vandergill's prints was all over the ransom note. Triple T, K.A. Time to totally kick ass.
They have learned.
They're white on the inside.
This movie is so offensive, but they will not use the song Let's Get Retarded.
We got to draw the line somewhere, right? Poor taste begins right there.
Maybe you could come by around 2. Make that 3 a.m.
Heath, you think I'm just a booty call? Well, not.
Aw.
I'm tired of being your doormat.
Honey. What makes you think you're that special?
Oh, what a dick.
Wow.
You're gonna regret that.
I'm so scared.
Oh my God.
Super.
So glam, such couture.
They changed that quick. They changed that quick.
These ought to get the critics' attention.
Oh no.
This will be a nice little treat.
They're all going to laugh at you.
Oh my God, what's happening?
That's not mine.
Let's get out of here.
Oh boy.
Okay. White girls down.
Somebody rescue those poor white girls.
Looks like some people just don't know when to quit. Come on, girls.
Take matters into your own hands.
Look, someone has got to give those girls a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah.
Murder them.
Yeah.
Revolutionary is so bold and so brilliant.
Of course.
No! Everybody, they're imposters!
Uh-oh. Oh. Sure, why not?
So much chaos.
Protect Terry at all costs.
Hey, girl, call Nene and Laquan and tell them to bring the Vaseline and the straight razors. These bitches on some other shit.
Vandergill's got Tiffany. What? No one messes with my queen.
Freeze! FBI.
You guys take care of those two. We're gonna go after Vandergill.
Copeland, you're gonna need this.
Mutual respect.
Why are you doing this?
Daddy didn't tell you? He's broke.
What do you mean broke? Like Martha Stewart broke? Or MC Hammer broke?
MC Hammer broke.
No.
Are you filming this? Are you filming this? I'll give you something to shoot.
Oh, good. Just got the camera.
Just got the camera guy. It doesn't matter. No. Oh, yeah. Good shot.
I got you, man. Hey, we're gonna get that stain out, don't worry.
I gotta get that stain out.
Are you telling me that you are not?
Yeah, I'm not a woman.
White? Oh, the deception! Didn't somebody tell you this was an all-white party? Huh? Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
What?
Kevin? Latrell?
Gina.
Marcus?
Chief?
Once again, you guys managed to do everything I told you not to do. You caused over $250,000 worth of damage.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But we couldn't have done it without Gomez and Harper.
All right.
Aww.
I don't drive a Bentley, and I don't have a house on the hill. But I'd really, really, really like to take you out.
Are you kidding me? Any man who would jump in front of a bullet for me.
Aww.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Just take bullets for chicks. Best advice you give to single men out there.
A wheelchair?
Yes, but the feeling will come back, I promise. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm home now.
Oh, he still gets to win.
We liked Brittany and Tiffany like so much more when you were them.
Aww.
This means we won't be hanging out anymore.
Oh, don't say that. Of course we will. We'll hang out. Yeah, we're gonna all get together and we're gonna go
What?
Creepy ass letters.
Wow. 6 people wrote this.
Takes a lot of people to crack that story.
It does. It does.
One brother was about, I want to do a comedy hijinks about these black guys pretending to be white women. And the other brother was like, nah, we should do like a cop undercover story.
Yeah. Real
And
FBI
then-
movie.
I don't really know what the third story is.
Hey, we should also just make a gross out comedy.
Yeah, that was John Hurt.
John Hurt. Is he
The guy from Scary Movie?
No, it's Lochlyn Munro.
Who's John Hurt?
Was he the dad? Rich
McAllister?
dad? he's rich dad, right?
What rich dad?
The rich dad of the two rival white chicks who was behind it all.
McAllister.
Sure, yeah, there you go. McAllister.
From Home Alone.
From Kevin McAllister Adventures.
That's Kevin McAllister's dad.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
I know 1,000% I'm right about that.
I am going to trust your judgment because you know Home Alone way better than
you don't know Home Alone enough to know that is Kevin McAllister's dad. That's the only thing I've ever seen him in that I'm like, every time I see him, it's Kevin McAllister's dad.
I mean, I've seen Home Alone once or twice in my life, you know? So it's like I remember Catherine O'Hara of his family like more than any other character who's a part of the family. And then the rest
Catherine O'Hara?
She's the mom.
Is she?
Yeah. This is why we're the perfect yin and yang for our recollection of Home Alone. Yeah.
Who's the mom in Get Out?
Keener? Catherine Keener. Yeah. Right?
And who's the mom in Back to the Future? Not the mom, but Doc Brown's wife in Back to the Future 3.
Mary Steenburgen? Mary Steenburgen?
I guess Catherine O'Hara.
You know?
Get all the names mixed up.
Yeah, Catherine O'Hara and John Hurd. Never gonna forget now. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll do a Home Alone 2 reaction next.
Wow. This movie would not survive today. It's funny watching it now because this movie could not get away with a... If this trailer came out today, it would just be so much social media.
Oh my God, yeah.
Piss off at the world. Friggin'.
Whose 14-year-old brother wrote this mess? This insensitive, unwoke mess.
In a world of sex positivity, social awareness, trans rights,
absolutely.
This movie would just not survive today.
No, we should do it like a...
When did this come out? 20 years ago?
Oh, wow.
It's been my punchline for like a long time.
Let's Google the year. White chicks.
The reason I never watched it because I just assumed it would be horrible. I always assumed. That was why it was my
Why would you assume that?
That's why it was my
2004. This is almost 20 years
ago.
old.
Okay. Yeah. I had always assumed that this would be just a terrible, miserable experience. And I'm not going to lie. The first, 20 minutes, I was like, why did I say yes to this?
This is going to be painful.
This is going to be
and
long.
Yeah. And unfunny. Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Like, Keenan Ivory Wayans directed... the first 2 Scary Movie films.
Mm-hmm.
He's directed a bunch of other stuff too, and
I'm gonna get you sucker and all those other things.
Yeah, and I feel like there's almost no flair to his directing in this one at all.
Yeah,
it's really like, not that I'm expecting filmmaking at its finest here. There's no sense of style or like there's weird editing and. It really just feels like point and shoot, just the most simple shit while we're on set, and let's get this over with. And like, the pace is not as like there's no real like snappy rhythm to it. Like it's definitely that's the part I'm like, I mean, if you're gonna do like your weird cop movie that's also infiltrating and you're actually undercover, there's like a bunch of genres that have done shit like that, and I thought that could have been utilized, and I found myself going, there's a version of Keenan Ivory Wayans I know that would have done that. So that's what was kind of missing for me. Not that I didn't even expect that, but when it did get to the girls, like them bonding with the girls, I don't know the name, the trio of women who the sisters are befriend. Like when it got to them, the movie started to like click with me better, and my favorite parts were all with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like you had one story there that was like friendship, but they're really cops, and then there's a lot of things that I think they weirdly wanted to do but only touched on, so I could slightly feel a movie that wants to touch on something a tad more heartfelt and a tad more meaningful.
About the ways in which men and women fail to understand one another and could learn a lot from each other.
Yes. Yeah, like you had that story, then you had the cop story. There's a whole lot that I feel like they wanted to do some social commentary.
Oh yeah,
about
rich assholes,
rich white assholes. You know, it seemed like there was a lot that they wanted to do, and they just didn't tap into it really. They just did it with the typical like lowbrow humor. However, there are times where it was genuinely really funny. All the stuff, I really liked everything with the girls. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. I liked it more. Like Terry Crews is, he has that star charisma power for sure. I really like that a lot. And I think I'm gonna try to review this seriously. He had star charisma power, and I really. Everything else was kind of okay to me, but it was that like House Bunny Mean Girls shit that I thought was the best part of this movie.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like it's funny because I had the same thought of like, oh, this is gonna be so bad it's something. It's either gonna be so bad it's tedious or so bad it's like cultishly fun in spite of itself. But that was the thing. It's funny because touching on the tone, I feel like that is the most akin to if it was just trying to play that straight. Like it reaches that tone of like a teen or like a young like a movie aimed at younger women about friendship and bonding and blah blah blah. Like it most authentically feels like it's genuinely being that movie. And then it's funny to me because with Scary Movie and with stuff like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, like there's so much film style that's applied, and here it's like you said, the FBI stuff and the action movie stuff feels like a comedy director captured it rather than actually morphing it to a genre. And so it's like that stuff with the girls all comes off as the most sort of plugged in or the most sort of well formed and proportionate, partly because I think it's like it appears from the outside as though the core of this movie is going to be the FBI story, when really it is just like a teen bonding comedy in a way.
Yeah, I think this movie, like, okay, here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line about this film. I have no reason to be nice to this movie for any. Just I don't have any incentive
coming off.
Any incentive to be nice to this film. That. If, in terms of like, are there moments? I guess I would say there are moments that genuinely are like I thought were hilarious, and then a lot of the times it is just not working, and it's not the kind of thing where it starts off strong and then it dips. It just kind of goes in and out. Of like sometimes it's really funny, and other times this is like really flat and kind of tedious
and obvious.
It just keeps switching between them, and you just never know when you're gonna actually find it funny or when it's gonna be just obnoxious. Because there was like this whole story of fucking Damon
Shawn
Wayans. Yeah, sorry. Shawn Wayans. I'm trying to keep it well.
There's a gaggle of Wayans.
Yeah, there's a lot of Wayans. Right. So trying to keep it with Shawn Wayans, like dating this random reporter girl. Like, okay, like that's one plot. Like, think of all the plots that are here. You have the Mean Girls. I believe that's Jamie King and somebody else.
Jamie King.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you have the Mean Girls. You have the trio of the other girls, and then you have them being undercover. You have Marlon Wayans with his wife. You have Shawn Wayans dating. You have Terry Crews.
You got the other FBI agents.
The
chief. You got the rich guy with the plot to steal money or whatever.
Yeah, and it never felt like it was like building into something truly chaotic.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think what they want to do is have this all like kind of escalate at the fashion show, which I guess it kind of did. But it doesn't really feel like a payoff.
Yeah, it feels like it plateaus because I think too you set yourself up for a weird position when you're like, we're in one of the most like posh, hoity-toity places you could imagine. And so I feel like with that, even though the fashion show does give you some like fun costume and wardrobe changes and sight gags and stuff like that, I felt like maybe if they had really gone to like the height of opulence for that last scene, because like, that guy falls into the tower of glasses, but I feel like there could have been a greater sense of peril and also more fun to be poked at like high society if they'd really like laid on the gaudiness of that. Like parts of it just felt like, oh, we got a tent. we can set up all these goofy stunts in here or something like that.
What I thought actually worked really well for me, because when you see the trailers for this, like, this is so dumb. Like they don't even look like real women, you know? It was so dumb. Yeah.
Who would buy this?
Yeah, but what I liked about what this movie I thought surprisingly did well was just, in this world, no one questions it. And I think that's so funny. So when they're both on stage, they're like, what? What's happening?
Which is which?
I'm so confused.
Mix and match, oh no.
Like, it's never an issue for them. I think that's really funny. You know, like everyone just buys it. Like, oh, you got taller, you know?
Yeah, and everybody creates some kind of reason to explain it away.
Yeah, I think the handling of that actually was a really clever way to do it. Because there could have been a lot of jokes about, like, maybe they could have had like one character who is like, there's something weird about your face, you know? Like, like, there could have been maybe one, but I think by everyone buying it, it does create this weird world.
It creates the height and the sort of the fantasy of the piece, so to speak.
And it makes it funnier, and it tells you something about the women that they're pretending to be. Yeah,
absolutely. And two, like, I thought at the end there was going to be like, oh, the friends are going to be like, oh, no, we knew it wasn't you. And so, like, it was kind of funny to me that they kept it up till there, where they were just like, oh, wow, you know, we like you guys way much more than that. We're bummed that you're not really them. And yeah, like, it's, even though, it is a mess of a movie, like, there were moments like that were kind of touching. Or when Busy Phillips, like, actually tells that guy off and, like, stands up for herself, I was like, this is a nice little scene. Like, there's good work in this movie. Like, as much as like the writing is from the past and would certainly not hold up if it was pitched now today.
Like, it's a 20. It should have kind of been like a 21 Jump Street movie of these people getting in there and they're experiencing life through a different lens. You know, like do your like wacky hijinks,
your mugging, your face
and then
making,
halfway through you start really diving into the heart of it. You know, but. Yeah, it's because I'm like, this is a long comedy.
And it's
needs almost 2 hours, this comedy. And I'm like, if you're not really going to go for the heart, if you're not really going to go for that, you don't need to be this long.
If you're not going to go for the heart, or inversely, you're not going to really commit to, you know, some kind of FBI crime thriller aesthetic where, you know, you're actually pulling some somewhat impressive looking action or stuff that actually makes you feel like you're in one of those movies, but with a comedic twist or something like that, you could have justified the length. Whereas here, it feels like a very long series of kind of, like parts of it feel like a movie, and then it feels like you take break to watch sketches or something like that.
Well, it's like each plot has its own type of sketch. You know, you have the confused, like the controlling wife, and then you have the buff basketball black player who's obsessed with white girls. You know? And you had a lot of different things that you just cut back to that same sketch, but because it didn't have any style to it. And I really think, it would have just been better off kind of just focusing on, like, in order for them to figure this out, they really have to embody them and talk to, like do kind of like a 21 Jump. I think that's why 21 Jump Street actually surprised people, because the plot of that generally wouldn't work, and the fact that it actually worked, it's something that, like, oh, this movie kind of needed that, but that came much later than this.
And 21 Jump Street does do that, where it takes its two leads and it confronts their comfort zones and makes them go on journeys away from that. And here you kind of get that, but I feel like you could have done that in a more meaningful way that actually complements then Shawn Wayans trying to establish this connection with this other woman, Marlon Wayans trying to, you know, honor his wife and also beat Terry Crews off of him.
I guess I'm weirdly talking about this in a way that stretches beyond, like, did I laugh? Because I saw, like, there was actual potential here to make something that just might have been like a more well-received comedy. There's a
cult hit
better movie here. I think it's already a cult hit. I think it's grown in a cult following over the years for sure. And I think that there's actually a better movie that could have been made from this. Like, I'm watching this and I'm going, no, just a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of focus and some removing of some things.
Yeah, take out a couple plot lines and streamline a couple others.
Yeah, and like, what is the thing between like Shawn and Marlon Wayans? Like, what, like when they have the all is lost moment and then Marlon's like blaming him. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I would, sure, blame, but they're not really having a fallout. It lasts like a second, I'm like, I don't really, I'm like bummed about it's because it follows all the beats you would expect it to do, but none of them hit.
Well, because there's no like finesse on the actual story. Like when when they come up with the idea to do the thing, I was expecting some kind of scene where it's like, how are we gonna do this? We don't know anything about these women in this world. Like we gotta figure out something. Whereas like figuring out the plan is literally just like okay, I got it. We're gonna get disguises, and it kind of just comes out of nowhere. And then at the end there, when Marlon Wayans comes back around, Shawn Wayans is about to give up, and then just because the plot needs it to happen, Marlon's like, no, we're gonna get our jobs back. And it just feels perfunctory in those moments.
Yeah, so I think a good, but there are like the bottom line though is like, were there some really funny moments? Yeah. And it's better than I thought it would be, and I have put this on a very low expectation for almost 20 years now.
Well,
so it's better than what I thought it would be. Like, I didn't think I'd walk away going, oh, there's actually potential for a better movie here. And it's funny watching it today because I'm like, there's no way in hell this movie got away today. Especially with the way how it does have an offensive tone to it in many ways.
Oh yeah, especially with like the other FBI guys and stuff.
Yeah. They don't like try to make them look bad.
Yeah, I mean they get their happy wrap up after like smelling panties and stuff. Like that.
It's creepy, perverted, and what they do to the girls at the. It's weird to think of like how nowadays you'd see these scenes and be like, oh, they sexually assaulted those girls in the precinct. I guess that's how I would view it now.
And that's the funny thing.
But it's so stupid in the movie like that. I'm not thinking that at all when I'm watching it because I'm like, I don't think anyone's really
learning from this.
Yeah, I don't think that's not how I'm taking it. But I feel like nowadays, if you did that, it would be, that's what it is. That's what we're laughing at.
It does clue you in. I mean, it does create this fascinating experience, or at least it did for me, where you check back in almost 20 years ago and go, okay, this is what would have been just kind of like to be expected back then. Like this is just the kind of language and voice a lot of these kinds of semi-gross out, situation-based comedies are. And so it's just strange to think about how, so very different sensibilities have become in the stuff that you would never have really questioned before, or some of us might not have questioned before. But I think too, like, just the central conceit, like for as wacky and chaotic as this movie is, like there is something endearing about the two of them in the makeup as those characters. Like for as much as they are heightened, ridiculous caricatures, there is something where like I did get endeared to just watching them be the two white chicks, like when they're under the makeup,
I prefer that when they're not in makeup too, versus when they are not in makeup. Could care less when they're not in makeup, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't find that interesting at all.
Whereas, like, even though the characters are so silly and dumb, I thought that they did manage to actually, make me care about Shawn and Marlon Wayans through those characters rather than, just through them themselves. Because when they're just themselves, it's just like basic plot stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta get out of these two troubled situations and get our jobs back.
Filler till the next good joke comes in.
As possible until we get to the next broad bit.
But the first, I think like more of like the edgy humor was the thing I wish we like when it came to them using the N-word in the song. Like that was a funny ass bit, and it works because of the fact that those are black dudes underneath that makeup and making fun of the fact that white people say it in
private.
Black people are like, it's a funny joke. Yeah, it's a really funny joke.
Or even Terry Crews being a racist at the end. Just being like, you're not white, get out of here. Yeah, those things, like they create this moment where there's multiple they're kind of interesting moments.
Yeah, I feel like Key and Peele could have written a better comedy.
Key and Peele White Chicks remake.
Key and Peele made White Chicks. I think it might have been like you could have kept Marlon Wayans and Marlon Wayans in a lot of ways. His humorous style kind of reminds me. Not Keenan Ivory. Was forgetting Key. No, Key.
Oh, Keegan-Michael Key.
Keegan-Michael Key. All right, Keegan-Michael Key. He's a little bit more like I don't know.
He's a little more heightened in his
characters. A little more well-spoken.
Yeah.
Like when he does the characters. And I think he could have been one of these. Like there's a version where like Key and Peele probably could have made a better version of this.
Yeah.
But I think like Key and Peele wrote it and then they started it, so it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Shawn Wayans, you know, when he's just Shawn Wayans on a makeup, he has this like almost Adam Sandler-ish quality about him. Like he just doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give a shit, but he's just gonna be suave.
Yeah, like at all times. Yeah.
I always feel like I'm watching him on a dating profile when he's just in normal scenes.
Yeah, he just doesn't. There's like.
I'm like, are you aware you're the prettiest Wayans? Like, is there a reason that Marlon has to do all the crazy mucking and stuff like that because you're the sexy one?
So. Like that's even the dressing room scene, which in the trailer I'm remembering the part with the G-string or the underwear where it pulls up. That's the part I remember in the trailer. But what surprised me about that scene was how like Jennifer Carpenter was really funny in that scene, and the other girl who was trying to tighten his pants, like that was funny. You know, like they made those girls were I was very endeared to them.
The three of them were great.
Yeah, and like even the dance scene was funny. It's just so ridiculous. Like if you just commit to that level of some type of, you know, understanding of the sketch in a way. I don't know what word I'm really looking for here. But yeah, that when it does some type of genre commitment, you know, like as stupid as the dance scene was, it's just funny when you see it happen. Or the Yo Mama bit, it was so funny to me, just because like, yeah, this is what they're gonna be good at, blending in.
Yeah, and it's funny because I almost expected more things like that, like, you know, more culture clash and more, you know, them calling on the things they know that are going to be fish out of water here, and it happens. But I guess I did expect that to be a more like throughout heavily ingrained kind of thing, because, you know, there's tons of fodder to contrast, you know, what these two characters know versus this high class white upper crust, you know, very condescending society. You know, and those few moments they do that are some of the better moments across the movie, and then it makes you wish that this could have had maybe like an actual kind of sharpness underneath, some kind of actual maybe racial or class-based satire, or both, sexual, like, you know, like there's so many opportunities for real satire across a myriad of different themes. Like if this was written nowadays, Terry Crews' character would probably realize that he likes trans women or something, like, you know, and not that it has to do that, and not that it needs to be woke as hell or something like that, but, you know, it's like you see these weird little opportunities for interesting contrast that, it's
I know. This is probably the most unusual White Chicks review you guys will ever hear, because we're really taking it like serious. Of like, there's a good movie here. There's like a genuinely like there's a comedy movie here that people would have really liked, you know, from the get go.
Surprisingly okay, and yet it could have been so much better. This is not what I was expecting today.
And I didn't expect it to walk. I didn't even expect to walk away from this movie thinking that it could have been so much better. You know, like I didn't think they would present something to me where I'm like, oh man, just if you got like a seventh writer, you would
that's all they needed. Just one more pass. Yeah, just one more punch up.
You get too many cooks in the kitchen, man.
It feels like
so many writers. Yeah,
it feels like one writer wrote every different plot thread.
Yeah,
and then they all crammed them together and said, "This is a movie."
Yeah, man. And Keaton Ivory Wayans, I wish there was just a better sense of some type of style to the way it was shot, because it was shot so flat.
Yeah,
I was surprised by how
it was
flat.
Just shot like a comedy.
Kind of. It was shot like kind of. If it didn't have the budget, this could easily feel like an amateur filmmaking.
Yeah, or like a Mad TV movie.
yeah, it's just shot like just so simple. And I don't think you need to do like a whole bunch, but then like the editing was also really like, it was just kind of like, there's no like momentum to the shit. There's
no visual comedy, really.
Yeah. There's like physical gags, so that's not the same thing.
And maybe one or two instances of like an edit that's fun, like when she's braiding Busy Phillips' hair, and then you cut to the wide, and it's all done. like that's one fleeting moment of like, that's a funny, I hope intentional cut.
Or like a visual comedy moment is more like when Marlon Wayans early on in the movie is telling his wife's like, "You got home so late, da 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 da." And he's like, "Babe," and then the camera pans. It's 8 o'clock. That's a visual comedy moment. That's funny, but I don't know. Bottom line, I honestly found it funnier than I ever expected this movie to be. There was one moment where I was like laughing so much I started crying. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
There was one moment that got me like tears of laughter. It's just so ridiculous that it actually got me.
It's weird that this movie doesn't hold up, but it holds up way better than you'd expect.
Yeah, true. It's true. Yeah. All right, guys. White Chicks finally did it. Leave your thoughts down below. Let's do a Michael B. I think you make a really good-looking white chick.
Ooh, yeah.
There's some qualities about you that are a bit feminine.
Michael Babe.
I can really see it. It shows you off of sincerity on this one.
No, I see it too.
There's something about you. I'm like, you make a handsome man. However, I also do think that like, you dress you up a little bit.
Get some rouge on those cheeks.
You know, you have like the something about your lips too. He's got
supple.
He does have this like feature. It's like you either look like Paul Dano or you could be a beautiful woman.
Yeah, Paul Dano could also be a beautiful woman.
I don't know about Paul Dano.
But Michael B.
But Michael B could be like a beautiful woman.
Beautiful skin you got. Oh,
yeah.
You got, plus you can sing. Oh man, imagine singing Vanessa Carlton with Michael B.
Yeah, that's right. Michael B can sing.
He can sing.
Your hair's long.
Yeah, you're practically a woman already.
Yeah, you're halfway there. Hair's long.
Finish the job, buddy. Then report
That's
back.
how it works. Now you see how I identify as one. You're done.
You're done. We can talk about hormones later.
That's what white chicks should have done. Hormone injections.
They really go under. They get hormones, they transition, and then once the case is done, they detransition.
We like face off.
Oh.
Dick off.
Dick off.